the right-hander.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go now? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
The 1-0. Just missed. Here's a 2-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Grisham gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Here.
Man at first, one away.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just underway from Tropicana Field. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Hee-haw!
Here's your 1. Caminero to second, pulls him off the bag.
That is it. The right fielder, Giancarlo.
First and second, 2 outs. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Ground ball right
That's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 0-2. And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just off the outside corner. 2-2. Got him swinging. Yanks strand a pair. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the nod on the mound, Cam Schlittler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Oh, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Ball.
Foul ball there. And a foul ball. Starting
What you got?
after it, appeal to first. No swing. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Batting second, the left fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Ryan Valade, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Next offer in there for a strike. 1-2. Right side, Rice. He takes it on his own. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Baseman, number 8, Jonathan Ronda.
Gets him to chase after that one.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swing and a ground ball. Out number 3. Rays held in check here. We played an inning. No score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. That one misses.
Ball outside.
Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. One and 2 here. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate. And of course, that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Swings through that one. No score here in the second. There's a strike at the knees. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Wells not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Jose Caballero, the next to hit.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Up the middle. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Stays alive. The 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. It's going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And now
That's inside. That's a ball.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that's outside.
No, that missed. That's a
He
ball.
hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Oh, great stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And a weak ground ball to the left side. McMahon fires over to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball high. That's a ball.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's up.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
The bat, number 99.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, caught looking his first time up. drive, and this might be trouble. Grisham around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bobble. So many positives that led to that knock.
And fouled off. Fastball for a strike at 95.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it's going to be Ben Rice. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one sliced foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add on. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesse Schultens gives way, and the opener strategy clearly didn't work out this time. New arm coming on. We'll be back after a short break.
Now pitching
The new pitcher in the game, Hunter Biggie.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Liner, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Biggie measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Here's a 1-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Mlb.
That's the
triple
ball.
digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. Stanton over at first with one away. Next pitch
Ball.
is downstairs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Payoff pitch. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, and it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And that's ripped for a base hit. One run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and he has a chance to homer for the second time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed his mind that he'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if he can pull it off. Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. Rip, but it curls foul. The next pitch
No,
misses.
that's down.
And that's
Ball.
ball 1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of. There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Two on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. That's inside.
That's the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run dinger. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to their lead.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hunter Biggie departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Consolation.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down. Here's Judge now. 1 for 2. And that one clips the corner. The 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Cracks his bat and pops him up. That was foul, and he'll see another. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees 9, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Tropicana Field and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
It's one of those times when you want to be aggressive, go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
That missed. That's a ball.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 40, Nick Forte.
That one in there across the letters. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fortes
did he go?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
2 out, space is empty. Next to hit, Taylor Walls. On the ground. Slings to first, and the inning is over. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So you know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Smoked on the ground a second. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
2 down, bases empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Two down, nobody on. And there's
That's a ball.
That one missed. Misses.
Ball, that's outside.
And now 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for
Nick
the Rays,
Martinez will take over
28.
here. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high chopper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're still in command. 9-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
right field. This one's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
No, that's high.
That's your challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. On the ground to short, Caballero. The throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next,
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
Aranda in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
The Yankees up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Towards first,
Ball.
and that's just foul. That's out to center field. Grisham in position. And that is that. Down in order go the Rays. And they're down 9-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. Ready now for the 5th inning. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Off the mark there.
Ball.
Ball 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Kevin Kelly, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1. In there at the knees. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
That's too
No,
low.
that's down. Ball.
1.
Hee-haw!
Wells gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that
Ball.
misses. And a count 2-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. And that's
Ball.
outside. And that is
No, that's ball 4. Runner,
and
take
the
your base.
Yankees are
Up next
in
for the
business.
Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
There. Ball one. Swing and a miss. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Misses inside.
That's the ball.
Going to count 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. It's 11-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Man at second. That one
Ball
inside.
inside.
And it's 2-0. That's inside.
No, that's inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's throwing, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fires to first in time.
Up next is the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
This ball's chopped to the ground. And foul ball. 0-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 11, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero.
Well, these
Ball
Rays,
high.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
There's a strike.
Ball.
And that one
That
is
missed.
downstairs.
That's the ball.
Ball 3. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Ben Williamson.
That one in triple digits. Strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Got him. 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Ball. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. The 1-1. And that is out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. In the air, right field. Stanton on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
Ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Next offering is outside. Into center. Mullins on his horse. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
Verges Martínez, gracias por suscribirte.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Nick Martinez will depart. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Kevin
the Rays,
Kelly gets the ball
number
now.
49.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Yeehaw!
Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Next offering is foul back. The 0-2. And misses inside. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Griffin Jacks, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 11-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, and now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes.
That's a ball.
Misses
No,
just
that missed.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Out towards right center field. Stanton gets under it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor Wall.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter Yandy.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz will hit next. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. And ball
That's a ball.
one. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
0-1. Late on that fastball. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That's to 3rd. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a 3rd baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Sits him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's Trent Grisham.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Caballero leads off first with 1 away. Plenty of offense
That's a
in this
ball.
one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That one ripped, but foul. And the 2-2. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Kevin Kelly is done. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Griffin
the Rays,
Jacks
number
into the
22.
game. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That misses.
That's a ball.
Ball one.
Hurt. Ball low.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. It's the Yankees 11, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
That's a ball.
Movement
That's
in the
down.
Yankees pen, Camilo Doval. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. The 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone. Ball two. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses the zone. Ball one.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 1-2. Hit on just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 2-2 on the way. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
15, second baseman,
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cam Schlittler done for the day. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Two down, base is empty. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. He swings and fouls one off. Softly hit to third. Long throw to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Rays held in check here. They trail in this one 11-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for New York, Cody Bellinger. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Brian Baker, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And the first
No,
pitch
that's
misses
out.
for ball 1. In the air to left center. Pallade on his way over. And that is that. It's the Yankees 11, the Rays nothing. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. Activity in the bullpen. Jake Bird appears to be getting loose.
That's a ball.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it. And that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Here comes the 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
DeLuca aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Ball one
Inside
there.
ball.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Ball.
The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swings and misses, and now one away.
Up next to the Rays, the catcher, number 40,
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. Just off the
ball.
inside edge. Not even close there. And that's ball two. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's down.
That's a ball.
Three-two now. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in.
the batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Camilo Doval gives way.
Now pitching for the
Righty reliever out of the pen,
Number
Jake
59,
Bird.
Jake
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ball.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ball, that's in.
Ground ball, left side. And that's the third out. It's the Yankees 11, the Rays nothing. And on the mound today, Jesse Schultens. Chris, what are you looking for from him? All right, first pitch coming up. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped on the ground to second. One pitch and one out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-1. Line drive to short and caught. Two outs, base is empty. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
A little bit
Nope,
high.
ball.
And the count is 2-0. Late on that fastball.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone. Arm is loose and firing him in there.
Next pitch
Outside,
misses
ball.
outside. Ball 3. And fires in a fastball at 95. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Ryan Void, batting with one down, takes a strike. popped up. That's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
And that's in there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
In the dirt, ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Tampa Bay, second inning set to go. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Breaking ball, and
that hit
got him.
Take your base.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
So a man at first. So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He was late there, strike 1.
Ball.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
1-1 now. Liner, caught it second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
No, that missed. That's
Pretty
the ball.
smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Hee-haw!
Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Stanton off of first with 2 away. That's a ball.
That's
Tried
in.
the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Not close, and it deflects away. No advance, though. Second inning here, no score. Left field. And it
Foul
lands
ball.
foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. So a walk.
Inside,
puts
ball
runners at
4.
first
Take your
and
bait.
second.
Batting eighth, the shortstop,
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
That missed. That's a ball.
Two on, two outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Soft contact in the air. Oh, he gloves it.
Just a beautiful play. Where's the cape? In the air like Superman. Diving catch, and he ends the inning.
Bottom of the second. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 down. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a good eye there.
Ball.
Outside
That's a
low.
ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That one's in there. 0-2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 21, Johnny Gianluca.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Ha!
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Stays alive. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Tropicana Field, new inning getting started. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Little chopper rolls foul. That clips a corner. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
That's low. That's a ball.
Check
Ball,
swing,
that's
held
in.
up. Ball 2. Just missed.
Ball outside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right
Foul
side.
ball.
And foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Check swing and went. 0-2 now. That one drilled left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Stretches out and holds it in. One half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in there.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
That one's
No,
upstairs,
that's up.
ball one. And the 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Outside. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Taylor Walls in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Foul ball there. Ball to strike.
Ball.
That misses
No,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. Yandy Diaz next to bat for Tampa. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side in the third. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to the 4th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-1.
Ball. Ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ball out.
And it's second.
Here, what?
That's
That's
a really
inside.
good take
Ball.
right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 2-1. Just
Ball.
missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. And ball
Ball
4
4.
to
Take your
aboard.
base.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's Stanton now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Late swing, fouled off. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Jazz Jr.
Close,
No,
but
that
called
missed.
the ball. Ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
2 on, 1 out.
That's the ball.
Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Outside with the
that's the
breaking
ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And that's through there for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28.
That was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Walked his first time.
Yeehaw! That's the ball.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 2 left on. And midway in the 4th, no score. Bottom 4 as the Rays come up to hit.
Designated hitter, Yankees. Diaz.
In there at the knees for a strike. Next off,
That's the ball down.
Down low. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next to the Rays.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Singy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
That's up. That's a ball.
And that one is inside. Next offering is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
That's a ball.
The Rays hitless so far in the game. In for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Good eye right there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
He's
that's outside.
Ball. Here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Sliced hard but foul. And that one
that missed. That's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two on the way. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Hunter Biggie.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had the chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Hey-ha!
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Ground ball up the middle, gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees.
Too late.
But he
He's in
beats
there.
it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Go-ahead run on base. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball, that's down.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just
Nope,
off
ball.
the inside corner. And a count now even up. This one in the air center field. Mullins coming on. He's got it.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. That one
That's the
close,
ball.
ruled a ball. Ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and
That's
doing
the ball.
damage with it.
Outside low. Ball 2. That one missing
That's
inside.
ball.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The Yankees looking to strike first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run comes across, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Grisham, the lead runner, out at second. Judge at first, 1 gone. swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Tried to stay back for something off speed. Good job of elevating that 97-mile-per-hour fastball up and out of the zone.
On the ground to third. There's one. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's your 1. Just missed.
Ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And that's fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, number 21, Johnny Gianluca.
Yeah, there's the strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And now the 0-1.
Ball.
The Yanks leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5.
He's
No,
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Bellinger going back on this one. And that one is off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man on second, 2 down.
Oh,
That missed. That's the ball.
At the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just
No,
off
that's
the
it.
inside edge.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval up and throwing. Bird getting cranked up as well. Man at second. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. got him looking. He can't believe it.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ben Rice
Leading
digs
off
in now.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben Rice.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outside low, ball 2. That's a little bit low. That one catches the zone, and the count's full.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Hunter Biggie out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Rays,
mound for the Rays, Cole
71.
Sulser.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Rip, but it curls foul. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. That misses,
Ball.
And it's 1-2. That one missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The 1-0. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Oh, he
That
doesn't
missed.
get
That's
the
the
call.
ball.
And a count 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Quick toss to first. Chisholm back on a dive. The 2-1. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just
ball.
misses. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So digging in, Jose Caballero, 1 for 2.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The
That's a
shortstop
ball.
takes the ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And now it's 1-2. Just
No,
missed.
that missed.
Just
Nope,
off the
ball.
outside part of the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Good job to fight that one off. Chisholm, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out looking. Rays with a solo shot to trim the lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
And leading up for the Rays, the shortstop, Taylor Wall.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hill warming up as well. Bunting for a hit. And he barehands it. Not in time.
He beat it. He beat it.
The batter, number 2.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. Runner on the go. And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first.
Up next to the Rays, the left fielder, Ryan. The Rays.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Go to second, and he's safe. The Rays with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third. In comes the run from second. The throw to second is offline.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
That's down. That's a ball.
Tying run at second base as the Rays try and punch back down a run.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter off runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
second 2 down. And ball 4 to avoid.
Second baseman,
Digging in, Ben Williamson. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Yeah.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he'll 2.
Did he go?
Swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
Is it a tough spot? Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
now pitching. for the
Welcome back.
Rays,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Nick Martinez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Griffin Jacks getting ready to go. Kelly getting loose as well. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Back to the top of the order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Out number 2.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron Jones.
Ball outside. Hee-haw!
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's a ball.
That one misses. And now 3-1. Cody Bellinger on deck for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. This to third. Zips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca.
No, that's out.
And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Slider for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Now all even up. That's down and in. A slider missed. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K.
The catcher, number 40, Nick.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. Didn't go anywhere he wants.
Stays alive. Man at second. Swing and a bouncer. Chisholm in plenty of time to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
The batter, number 6, shortstop.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Camilo Doval done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Tim Hill.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
On the ground to Jazz. Sends it to first. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Back now in Tampa Bay. We're at the top of the 8th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball. Back one. That's a ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one outside. 3-2 now. Chopper right side. Gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
No, that's in.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. So up next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ha!
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
The batter number 13, second baseman, Jan Jr.
Slice hard, the foul down the left side. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are two down. Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Stanton off of first with two away. That keeps the zone, and a count 1-2. Outside.
No, that's out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Rays creep closer thanks to the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Tampa Bay, here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
To the left side, but it is well fouled. You'll walk. That's in there with the knees, and it's strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now here is Jonathan Aranda.
Yeah!
Two down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike. And it's 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kevin Kelly.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Caballero wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball. Nope, ball.
Rio down. And there's the automatic. Pitches in for a strike. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So
Runner, take your base.
Next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And up next for New York, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
To third, Caminero. Over to second for one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Pitch
That's
misses
the ball.
there, and that's ball one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
2 down, nobody on. And
Nope,
another
ball.
ball. Foul ball. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is that. Yanks held in check, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and
That's
get
the ball.
out of here with the W.
Caminero, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fastball
Ball.
is outside. Bednar goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Foul ball there. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball outside.
Just missed. And there's ball four.
Take your baseball
And
four.
that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
second baseman, Brett Williams.
Ball, that's high.
Base hit into right center. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important with that coming up now.
Johnny DeLuca will hit next. Inside,
No, that missed. That's
just
the ball.
missed. Fouled off down the right side. And that's
the ball.
outside.
Outside.
And it's 2-1. Next offering
That's high. That's the ball.
upstairs. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And they've tied it in the bottom of the ninth.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
For the Yankees, number 33,
First pitch
Ball.
just misses. This one in the air, right field. And
Foul ball.
that is foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The winning run on second base. Pitch in
Ball.
the dirt, 2-2. On the ground, right side. Chisholm throws to first in time. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Up next to the Rays, the catcher, number 40.
Nick Fortes now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And
Foul
it's
ball.
just foul. That was close. Out front, rip foul. Winning run at third, 1 down. Here the last half of inning number 9. Sets him down on strikes.
Batter number 6.
Huge strikeout there.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
That's in for a strike. On the ground to the left.
That's a foul.
And it goes just foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one misses.
That's low. That's a ball.
Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. It gets through, that's it. In comes the winning run, and the Rays walk it off and win it 4-3.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
Tampa Bay. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Jesse Schultens. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go now? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
1-0. Just
Nope, ball.
missed. Here's a 2-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Grisham gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 now. Just
Ball,
misses the
that's
mark
high.
outside the zone. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Here.
Man at first, one away.
Good
That's a
slider
ball.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just underway from Tropicana Field. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here.
Here's your 1. Caminero to second, pulls him off the bag.
That is it. To right field, Giancarlo Stanton.
First and second, 2 outs. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Ground ball right
That's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. The 0-2. And there's
That's the ball.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just off the outside corner. 2-2. Got him swinging. Yanks strand a pair. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the nod on the mound, Cam Schlittler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Oh, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Ball.